Welcome back to another episode of The Final Approach. You find me in space as one thing I forgot at the end of the last episode was we could actually get some science just from this telescope, just doing science. Now, in doing this, I also realised a flaw with this project. I didn't put any extra batteries on it, so although it's got sunlight on it all the time, because that's the way it's designed, it's always got solar cells lit up, transmitting science like this, it takes an age, because of course we have only the tiny batteries on the probe core, and we're transmitting science back. So this is taking a long time. I've also had to disable the transmit complete and get it to transmit just partial, because there is no way it would ever do it. I need to remember batteries, because I get in my head that stock KSP batteries aren't that important, but over the years each version of KSP has made them a little bit more important for things like this. So please remind me in the comments when I'm doing battery related things. I need to sort that out. This episode, I think we need to go to our lunar station and put some big solar sections on it. However, we don't have fold out solar panels yet, and we don't have the science for them, so that is slightly problematic. So I need to figure out something to do with that. Or we go and rescue a Kerbal. That's an option, isn't it? We could go rescue a Kerbal. I'd quite like to rescue a Kerbal. Right, let's go see what we've got and see if we can do any of those things. Right, off we go. So I'm having a look at our Moon station, and I'm noticing it's got a lot of science built up on it, because all of its electric charge is basically being pumped into science, which means it has no electric charge. So I think we need to sort that out with some sort of big chunky some sort of antenna thing. Now what's in there? There's still fuel in there. Maybe we should send up a little fuel tank so we can get rid of this big horrible thing with a little bit of space in it. So that's 400 units of fuel, right? We could send up a little fuel tank, get rid of this thing, and attach it. It'd have to be on the top, which would leave the bottom port free. And then on that fuel tank, we could maybe have some sort of rigging structure that's got loads of solar panels on it. It's what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. Right, let's go build something. We're gonna call this Moon Power. We're gonna call it Moon Power because I can't think of a better name for it. Right. So we've got our little probe core we're gonna start with, and I will probably find a crafter stick underneath this and launch it. But let's actually see what we've got. So with our little probe core, I need some sort of reaction wheel control, so we'll put a little reaction wheel on there. If we go for a big one, let's go for a big one. Let's go for a big one to start with. So that's going to be our control for this, that, and the other. We're going to need to put some docking stuff on it because we're going to have to dock. I want a fuel tank of some sort. I'll probably empty it. How much goes in that? 300. That's 180. What's the smallest we've got? That's 360. Is that that's a Rockomax? Okay. So if we put a Rockomax like so, and we'll slide these around, move these around. In fact, you know what? Put that there. That's just better. Right. And what I'm thinking is robotic arms is what I'm thinking. Small, little, tiny, little robotic arms. These things. Right. Let's build one and see what we think. First of all, let's build it the right way. No, that way. That's the way I want it. Not there. Unless, of course, I put it off. No, let's do it off the top of the tank. So there we go. So I've got that. Right. What have we got structurally? What do I have a lot of? These are light. These are light as well. We could just build it out of these. This is it's going to be very heavy on the parts, I think. So we want solar panels, and I want them all round it because, you know, I just want that. Actually, it's going to be facing up and down. These are going to stick out sideways, so actually just on the sides like so. But we want to rotate them like that. So you know what? I'm going to need 2 of these, and then I'm going to need to put this like in the middle, I think, and then like so. There we go. That's nice. No, it's not nice, but it'll do. Right, and then we're going to offset them just a little bit, like that. There we go. And I guess I'm gonna Let's just duplicate that. And again. Now, do I have space if I get clever with this? You know what? Get rid of that. I could actually be really clever about this, couldn't I? Or I could just lay them out sideways, like anything. I could actually get really clever with this. And we could actually have like a couple of them stacked sideways. Yeah, let's do that instead. There we go. So if we just... No, not that way. This way, thank you. Put this one in the middle. Like ça. And then we take this one as well. And we put it on like... Get rid of those. Don't need those. Right. I want to offset this one this way. And then what I want to do is I want to pick up this one, put it there, rotate it though, like so. Is that right? Yes. And then I want to offset this one in the same way, like. Oh, now that's interesting. Its absolute is different to its absolute. Okay, let's put it like so. Let's try that again. That's better. Right. So absolutes are sorted. Pull that out to there. Right, okay. That looks a little better, but we want to squidge them in a bit. So we're going to move them in until they are skewered by the pylon a bit. There we go. So just out. Same with this one. In till skewered by pylon. Out a bit. There we go. Right. Then we want to move them up, like so. Up like so, and then because I can move them in a bit and in a bit, which is really annoying because it's now highlighted that they're not level. There we go. Right, so that's going to be that structure, which means we're going to have to move this. Ooh, actually, we're going to need more length, aren't we? Maybe we should stick them on the side of something like that and have them pop out. Difficult. I quite like the idea of this, but it is becoming more and more difficult. Right, let's just extend these and see what we've got. Like so. All the way. Give me a nice long one. Right, so that's a good range of solar panels. And if I was being really clever, I could actually have them unfold off the side as well. Ooh. Oh, now that's clever. Or I could That is a plan. Oh, sea monsters, that's a plan. Do I need a docking port when I've finished? Because if I don't, we could get really quite clever with this. I'd like a docking port when I've finished. I really would. Although, right. So, change of the plan. Take this, put it underneath. Right. So, what we're going to do is we are going to add in a second section, which is going to be some more of these girders. We're going to add in some more of these. Right, and I want it locked like so, and I want just the one for now. So we're going to have that. I don't know if I need two. Let's have a look. Right, let's see. So if we just turn this across to there, that's annoying. That sort of clips. That does sort of clip. I suppose we could remove these panels and then not have that. That would be an idea. Yeah, let's get rid of those panels from here. Okay. And then we can actually put this right onto the edge. Not like that. I like that. There we go. That's what I like. That's a little janky, but we'll let it have that. We'll let it have that because you know what. Right. We could actually shorten that a little bit, but let's continue on with our plan. So that means that's now shorter. That's shorter. What I would like then to do is I want to take this off. I want to add another one of those. Where are you? In fact, we'll just take this one because it's got a bit on it, like so. Turn this back to 0. Oh, give me numbers. That's a thing I learned recently. You can click it on numbers and it does things. It's a wonderful idea. And I actually want how wide are these? Right, so I think that's going to be right. So we'll just take this off. We want rid of that. There we go. Get rid of that. And then we're going to put this on the end, like so. So that is going to be our solar arrays sticking out sideways. So they're going to come down and they're going to stick out and they're going to give us solar power. And we can actually put 4 of them on, I think, but we'll think about it. Might even just do 3. I don't want them blocking each other. However, I would like to get a bit more width to them. So I wonder if we could actually have something fold off here. Now that would be really cool, wouldn't it? Like a couple of them just come off. To be fair, alternatively, we could actually just have a boom and then have lots of these fold out that are all stacked up, which would be cool as well. But I think that leads to madness. So what we're doing is we're going to take this back down to the 0, like so. And then we're going to take this one to 90. Take that one to 90. Right. That gets a bit tight in there, doesn't it? Okay. I'm going to let myself pack it because I think I should be allowed to. They're going to be on the same craft, so that's not a killer. Right, and I think we want these on the rear, I think. I don't want to mount through them though. So right. They're going to go on the top for now. In fact, we're going to put them to one side. So we have that structure. Probably put 2 of them on there, or 4. I haven't decided how we're going to do that. Right, next, the actual craft for getting there. In fact, can we? Yeah, we're going to put this on. So we're going to put this called a solar array. Solar array. There we go. So we can save it. Right. Now let's bring up our. We've got Mun Power that we need to remember. It's called Mun Power. We're going to have a look at Mun Lab. There we go. So I'm going to rename this to Mun Power. There we go. Save that over. Right. Okay. Right. So we know we can get this whole thing to the Mun, but I don't need all of this. So I'm going to keep this bit. We're going to get rid of. So reroute this to this tank for now. Right, we're going to get rid of this, delete the fairing. Right, we're going to keep this bit. I'm going to keep that bit. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need those, I don't think. We might end up putting a relay on it, which would be quite good. You know what, we are actually going to put a relay on this. Because they are not relay antennas, are they? What are they? They're direct. Oh no, they are relay 5s, and there's a relay 2s. That's interesting. And they how are they? Actually, how are they lighter? They're relay 5. Oh, these are 2G. Right. Okay. So you know, we'll put 2 of these on, or 4, or 2. Oh, we'll put 2 on. There we go. That's nice. All right. So they can sit there. We want our fuel tank, so let's go get that, because I want to put a little fuel tank on there. Where is it? It is here, this one. And we want to make it look pretty, because that's what we do. We make things that look not the most jank that you could have. So put that on there, put that on there. Another one on the top. There we go. Right, make it orange, because orange is cool. Can this change color as well? Oh, it can. Oh, that's good. Oh, that looks good. That looks a lot better. Why did I not do that last time? Right. While we're down here, let's stick a probe core of our choice in there. I think the hex is the one. It's probably the one. Right. Do that. And I'm going to get cheaty because I think there's a space there. So I'm going to allow myself to clip this like so. There we go. Right. And I'm actually going to reroute to that part there. Right. So we've got this. We've got a docking port there. We've got this structure here. I think we're pretty much ready for our... I don't think... I mean, oh, we need RCS and whatnot, but we can get on with that. I could put a docking port there. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this solar array structure. So, if I was to attach it like there, that's horrible. I'm going to have to straighten it. Anyway, if I was attaching it there, let's first of all put on some little strut sections to make it stand. In fact, let's get the docking port on, because I think we can get a docking port on there. That's a junior R141. There we go. Right, we put a docking port on. I now need to lift this above that. So what have we got? What have I got that will allow me to do that? I could stick some of those on. That's horrible. That actually is horrible. If we actually stuck them onto the side of the tank, and then do that maybe, like that, and then we'll bring them in and up. Yeah, let's do that, and then I'll feel better about it because I'll straighten some stuff up. Right. So we pull this up. We pull that across to what there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to not allow myself to glitch that. I'm going to force myself to not have them overlap because that's just rude. Right, and then I'm going to force myself to put these underneath. These have to go underneath as structure. There we go. Right, and then these will go bubbity bub bub, bubbity bub bub, bubbity bub bub. Yeah, I could have waited for unfolding arms is what I could actually have done, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Right, bubbity bub, bubbity bub, and no, do the other one first because you'll never see that one again. That way to 90, that way to down there. Right. We'll fix that. Oh, it's because it's off there, isn't it? Right. Right, so what we will do is, now to hold these on launch, I could actually put something on here and then decouple it. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll put that on there. Then we can actually... Right, so we will attach this bit here so we can actually strut these structures onto something, I think, but that will then mean lifting those up even more. We will have to do that. Right, I think I'm happy with that. But I think I want 4 of them. So let's do that. Let's have 4 of you. Put them on this here. Right. I want 4 of them. I want them there. I'm going to put another one of these underneath, and we're then going to migrate the whole things up. There we go. To about there, and then we'll just pull them across like so. There we go. Now, because there's 4, I can't make them as close, can I? That's fine. That is fine. The array must grow. Right. Weirdest solar array. What I should have actually done is had 1 or 2 and had things coming off the middle of them, but we live and we learn. I actually think, or I could have just gone completely. I could have gone asymmetric. I could have gone asymmetric and just sent a big thing with them. You know what? This is just cooler anyway. It's like a spider, right? So I'm going to strut this up, and we will. I'll put some RCS on it, and I will see you probably once we're in orbit, I think. Right, you find me as we're just about to put our craft into orbit, and actually this was a much easier launch than I was expecting. Primarily, I'm guessing because this is quite a light payload. The craft that we developed for launching our stations actually is with the solid rocket boosters, gets a very good sort of launch off the pad, unlike some of our earlier craft, and it is actually reasonably stable because of all the reaction wheels and so forth. So it was a reasonably easy launch, and we are now in orbit there. So we're going to plot ourselves a route to the moon. In fact, can we do this? Will this actually do it? So to the moon. Yeah, I want to go to the moon. Right. It says in a year. Is that actually correct? In 4 days. Why does it do that? It must be to do with inclination. It must be. But it does give you circularization. Oh, that's interesting. So you can actually go 800 plus circularization of da 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 at da 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 da. Okay, that's interesting. Right. Can I? I don't want to target that. Let's have a look. What have we got round the moon? And that's what I want to set as my target. Right. So I want to target. Can I target craft? You can't target craft. Okay. Right. So what I will do is we'll put together a. Thank you. I'll put together a maneuver node for going to there. So let's have a look. I want to go back to me, use the @ symbol. I'm not sure if everybody uses the @ symbol. I'm sure it used to be a different one for getting your point of view back. Put the maneuver there to start with until we get out of the range of it. Right. Where am I? I am. Oh, how exciting. So let's go back to you then. No, let me. I want to view it. Come off that. Right. Let me just see it. No, I want to go at the. Let me. That is annoying. Why is it not letting me do that now? What? Right. So is this another one of those things where I'm not allowed to do it now I've set a maneuver node? It does feel as though one of the things I used to do is set a maneuver node up, zoom into the body, and have a look at it. Right. It's not that it wants me to do this, is it? Oh, it does. So you need to do it from that one now. I'm sure it didn't used to do that. Right. So we're going to come in like there. And we want to come in this side. That's good. So let's just change my maneuver. Right. And see, somebody told me this. Somebody mentioned this. You can actually just click sideways, and I did. It's quite handy. We want to go this way. So I want to bring it in a little bit. Ooh, that is nowhere near where I want to be. But it's tempting, isn't it? That suggests that there might be something tasty about. Now we're coming in a completely different position. So what we'll do is we'll just pop it out. What's the 2 degrees? I could actually fix that. I can fix that. So we're gonna pop it into a slightly higher orbit. Pop it in there. There we go. Right, that's my aim. Put it in there. We'll then change inclination. Off we go. So, oh look, I've got a node in 8 minutes instead of 4 days. Unlike the maneuver planner. Maneuver planner. Right. I'd like to go to my prograde, please, because that's pretty much going to be near where my maneuver node is. That would be nice. Thank you. You'll notice I have not unveiled the solar panels of pure joy yet. They are not giving me any electric right now because they're in shade. So we need to be aware of that. And we are using electric up quite considerably with our. Oh, there we go. Get on. No, on it. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's nice. Stay there. Right. Go over a little timey-wimey warp. And we'll do that. There, right. Ready. And begins the engine burn. So we're going to be beyond the node, and there we go. We're actually, technically, I put this burn a little late. It should have actually been, a little early. A little late. It should have been earlier. The traditional way to do the burn to the moon, the way I always did it when I first started out, was you wait until the moon just starts to come over the horizon and just start burning prograde. So yeah, you can do that. That's very bumpy. That there. What is that? Where are we? What's this continent? I do feel as though the Kerbin has got bumpier. I remember when they did a graphics pass of it, probably around the beta release, however you want to pronounce that. they did that graphics pass, and we got a lot more sort of elevations and things on the planet. But it does seem to have got more so in the recent past as well. So we must be aware of that. Let's have a look. How we're doing. We're getting out there. Come on, hurry up. God, it's a minute and 20-second burn. So this is not ion engines. That's the way we talk about it. Now let's bring this down and cut it. Thank you. And then we'll just let it thrust in ever so slowly. There we go. To there. Wonderful. Right. And then I'm actually going to turn that off, and I'm going to just tilt the craft to see if we can get some electric. Literally the sun went behind just as we did that. Okay, I'm just going to tilt the craft because when we come back we should get electric charge, so that's fine. Right, so I want to warp to there. Thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, electric charge just pops straight back in. That's good. Right, here we go. Okay, I want to burn here, and I want it to be oh, that's actually gone down. That's good. I think I can actually probably, how much is going to be to fix that? I've got tons of Delphi. That's not an issue, is it? Right. Okay, let's I don't like having to recircularize twice, but okay. Let's do this. This is going to add something to that, but yeah, we'll just do it anyway. Right. Oh, cool. Actually, here's a thought. Let's do the burn there. That's an ascending node. Is it? Is that an ascending node? So do I need to do this? Yes, I do. Okay. So I can do this, which will get rid of my ascending node. Okay, brilliant. Right, we'll time up to that node, I think. Oh, that's cheeky. Do it while I'm passing. It's not the most efficient. I mean, it's 13 meters per second. Let's be entirely honest. We're not in orbit. Right, let's just do this. So, get ready. There we are. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Okie dokie. Right, this is going to be a very short burn. As long as the craft can stop wobbling, would be quite useful. Thank you. We've got a lot of wobbliness going on here. Maybe I should control from one of these ports or something. I don't know. I don't know what we should be controlling from. Right. So we're going to do a little burn, and I want my inclination. I'm going to have to go on here, aren't I? I want this to drop down to that final thing. So I can pretty much do it now, can't I? Let's have a look. Oh, I can do the at. Let's get here. Right. So actually, let's get to that, and let's. Oh, it's 0 now. Good. What a great stop that was. Right. Now let's do the circularization. So add maneuver. You know what? If I was clever, can I? Ooh, it's close to it, isn't it? Ooh, no. No. We're gonna have to go into a circular-ish orbit. There we go. That is what I'm aiming for, isn't it? Yeah, I'm on that one. That would be embarrassing if I didn't. Right, and we can actually do this for our apoaps. Yeah, that's good. Right, let's get there. Let's get involved. We've got the electric. We have all the electric. Oh, we're going around the back. Okay. Will we still have signal? We should have. Yeah, we will have signal, because for some reason I think the signal travels through the planet, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, it does. Look at that signal going straight through. That's interesting. Right, I'm sure there's a setting that can turn that off, but yeah, anybody remembers where it is, that would be really useful, because it actually does annoy me. It sort of makes the use of antenna basically just about remembering to put them on, not really caring about antenna systems that don't have occlusion and stuff. So I need to put that on, I think, at some point. Right, let's fire the engines. It's going to be an interesting burn. Yes, burn time 10 seconds. Okay. And we are coming in for this. We can knock that off. So as soon as we get to... Nope, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3. That's good. Right. Now, let us do our docking. Right, we're going to pull this in. There we go. I want it to be okay. And then can I do that? Ooh, that is horrible. How long is that away? A day and a bit. Right, how far away are you at that point? Let us have a look. Orbit. Oh, I'm targeting you. Interesting. I thought I was targeting you. Normally it comes up with those pieces of information. Orbit. Oh, intercept. After the maneuver. Oh, that's what's it doing. Okay. 3 kilometers. God, I'm going blind. I actually think I'm getting worse at Kerbal. I actually think I'm getting worse. That is embarrassing. Alright, I think we're going to go down a bit. Down. It's gone up. So get down to the lowest value possible. Nope. Right. And what about a bit of this? Nope. Nope. That's the close we're getting. Okay. Okay, that's as close as we're getting. That's nice to know. Right. So let's go. I think we're in retrograde there, so that's fine. It's going to spin around. It's going to be hours. Look, we go. So we get. Now that's interesting. We get a lot of electricity. When did we lose? Oh, because we're face on. So when we're in the shade, we're not getting much. I forgot to put batteries on. That's a good point. Our battery's going to be the problem. Oh dear. And we're in the dark, aren't we? Can I turn that off? Do these produce electricity? That is the question. I don't have control. Oh dear. Right, let's scrap that. Right, let's go forward. There we go. Wow, we're 11 seconds over. You know what? We're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. Let's have a look. Come on, 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 come on. We can do this. Coming down. Okay, I overshot a little bit, but that's actually not bad. That's actually better than we were going to get. Okie doke, and we're going to do it on the sun side. I hope we do it on the light side. So, note to self, batteries again. Wasn't that my last episode that I said about batteries? Yes, it was. I think I've got a blind spot for batteries. What's that about? Right, that's an interesting one, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right, we're warping towards our target, and we should be getting there very soon. Where are we? Where's my target, please? Okay. There it is. Right. So how far away are we? We'll be there in a minute. So let's speed this up. Get to within, I don't know, 20 seconds of it. And then we'll start prepping our burning. And about turning now, please. Very good. Very good. And we want to unveil probably these because I may actually want to try and dock with this section. I don't know. Right, so let's see, 20 seconds. We're going to be closer than I actually thought because it's going to pass there compared to us. 2, 2, 2, 2, and there we go. Right. Bring this in close. Closer, 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 closer. There we go. Right. How much fuel? We've got lots of fuel. Let's dock the whole... Can I dock the whole thing? That's the question. Right. Let's decouple this. Right. And then we need to... All of these need to go... no, I don't want to change it that way. What's going on? Oh no. No, 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 no. No, you should be decoupled. You should be decoupled. Oh no, 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 no. Now we've got tension on them. Oh, this is going to end badly no matter what, isn't it? So they're actually coupled to each other instead of to... Oh, hold on. Something snapped. And then, you know what? We're going for it. There we go. Put a bit of force in there. And then put a bit of force in that way. Or that way. Will that work? Well, something's moved. Right. Well, I guess that's going to be a failure for this then. So knock the motor off. Knock the motor off. Knock the motor off. And what we will do is we'll dock the whole thing, and this is going to have to be we'll time warp fix it. Oh, it might. Hold on a second, are they... They're stuck to each other. I can fix that. I can fix that with an engineer. Right. Okay, I think we're gonna leave this here. Or do I? We're gonna leave this here. I think next episode we're gonna dock this, and we're gonna send an engineer up to fix what I did wrong, because I think an engineer can get rid of these. However, my concern is when I get rid of them, these things may go a bit crazy. So yeah, let's just relax them a little bit. I think put the motor on. Is that all right? So that needs to be there. That needs to be there. Okay. And then this one just needs to be at 0. Okay. Right. I'll send an engineer. We'll get rid of these things, and then we should be okay. So note to self: start by attaching the things to the actual thing that's attached to there. That's an error, isn't it? Right. So from me, until next time. If anybody's got any other ideas, please tell me. So until next time, have a great one.